In a world where our friends call us not us united and our enemies call us midnight rain, two dudes must learn to podcast as the Fremen do in order to survive the desert planet of endless content. We don't care how many enemies we have. They'll never be prepared for us. Not us united. Speaking of this podcast,
Already?
we are
It's been like 7 seconds.
Not Us United,
Yeah,
aka the greatest podcast.
this side of the sippy.
The size, maybe in the world.
The sippy.
The
I haven't
sippy.
heard that before.
In the sippy.
If you count it too, that does mean both sides of the sippy because
That's
like
true.
east goes to all the way back. You know.
Yeah. That's great.
You know.
Yeah.
You know how directions
Oh my
work.
god.
I am your co-host,
Yeah,
Nikki K, aka
the cruise man.
Optimus Prime. You know, the goat, if you will. With me, as always, my other co-host.
Yeah.
Mikey Z,
Mhm.
the Midnight Special,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call him. Right.
I actually that midnight special. I like that.
And
Except
then
special spelled with a Z. That's silent.
Special Z, yeah.
The special.
And with us tonight, the swiftiest
Yeah.
girl that
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe your wife's a little more swifty. We'll see.
I'm a folklore Swiftie. She's like an OG Swiftie.
Yeah, she's
right?
OG
Yeah.
Swiftie. She's like
I'm the new
Lover,
era of Swiftie.
Speak Now
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
she's up there, but
I
I'm
get it.
a midnight Swifter. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
Hashtag this
Hell
girl is too swifty. Hashtag her,
Swift on the floor.
her heart beats at 1,975 beats a minute because she's a 1975 fan as
Whoa.
well.
Whoa.
Hashtag she's the expert on Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy.
Is there a combo word for that yet? Is there a couple name yet?
Swiftly.
Swiftly.
I have no idea.
Matt
I
Swiftly.
don't know if there is, because there's really not a lot of people
What about Tad?
encouraging this
Tat Heelifs.
relationship.
Unlike
Swiftly.
Taylor Swift, Michael,
Mm.
I will never leave you or write a song about you. But
No,
like
you never
Taylor
write,
Swift,
you'll never write a song about.
if
hold
Maddie
on.
Healy ever wanted to do a podcast with me, I would leave you to go do a podcast
That's
with
great.
him.
That's cool.
So
I'll take the good
I don't
with the
think
bad.
Maddie will be doing podcasts for a while.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Does he not do
Just
podcasts?
not. You know what?
It's
Just
controversial.
read the internet.
Or don't.
I know he's in like.
You read the internet, and then
does
if
the- he
if
does
you
the-
want
he
the
does
real
the-
dirt,
he
just come
does
to
the
me.
drugs.
That are meant to be funny,
Oh.
and then people are like, "Those aren't funny," and then
Ah.
he's like, "Well,
And why is Tay
piss
Tay
off.
with him? You
piss
know.
off, you wanker."
Oh,
you know?
got him.
Classic British guy.
Yeah.
You know? So it's whatever.
Yeah. There can't be 4 people on this podcast. We have to get the whatever the British person
Right.
was that just came into the
Listen,
room.
We
So-
we know all too well
Yeah.
that she's been
Nice.
with
Nice.
people that we don't want her to be with.
Yeah.
And Maddie Healy's fine.
Yo, all too well. That 10-minute version. I'll tell you what.
Dude,
Sheesh,
slamming.
dude.
My wife got me into that. Yeah, into that stuff.
There's not
Yeah.
one word wasted in that
yeah.
song.
And like
Not
I
one.
was listening to it at work and I just like I didn't text her and I should have, but I was like texting her like, yo, all too well 10-minute version.
Hmm.
It hits.
As Kenzie
Fire.
says, almost daily, mother is mothering.
Mother
and
is
she is.
mothering.
Yeah.
I agree.
Straight up she
Yeah.
is, yeah.
She is in an era
Yeah.
while she is doing her Eras
Yeah.
tour.
Well, why don't you speak now
yeah.
about what this podcast is going to be
Amen.
about?
What you guys are probably thinking is, we got Kenzie on here, Taylor Swift expert.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Wrong. It's about someone else
You
that
could
is
not be wronger.
You cannot be
as
most wrong.
popular, if not more popular, than
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
That's not true.
That's not even remotely
Not
true.
accurate.
Guys, you need to figure out what marketing is. Now listen, we're going to be doing our first ever
Yes.
actor
Yes.
movie draft.
Yeah.
We thought this would be a fun idea. We've been tackling the years, for a while, but we're like, what if we picked someone
A human.
and just took their exactly, and then we took their
You're onto
entire
something.
career and we picked 3 films each,
Yeah.
and we had a battle of the fates to see what happens.
Yeah.
And I-
Any genre, just has to be
Yeah,
this
yeah.
actor is in
yeah,
that
you're not gonna
movie
pick like a horror movie
for
for this guy
and an
You're-
action
yeah,
movie, and it's
it'll
just
it'll
three
just be
movies,
3 movies
that they've been in.
Yes, correct.
Now I wanna clarify as well. Is this like they have to be just in the movie?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. It's not
They
like
have
they
to
have
be
to play
casted,
a
yeah.
minor.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, if you're making
Something
a
they're
case for
popular
yourself, you
enough,
probably
yeah.
want this person to have a significant role. But if it's just a banger of a movie that they happen to be like Cab Driver 2 in, it's like, oh, you might want to just pick that one too.
Got it.
And I know what you guys are gonna say, because when you hear this name, you're gonna be like, wait, what?
Wait.
Wait.
What?
That's exactly what you're gonna. We are going to be tackling the career of the mysterious esteemed actor Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah. He is the guy that you all recognize, and has probably been in a multitude of movies that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably have passed him on the street and didn't even know that you were that close to a celebrity.
Yeah, that's right.
He's in that beautiful middle ground of like, he is in kind of blockbustery movies, but I feel like he kind of gets to like skate by like maybe having like somewhat normal social life.
He kind of fits the profile to like, commit a lot of murders, because he's just got that really generic, really generic white guy look. That,
welcome to our side podcast.
Sketch artists would be like, all right, well, yeah.
Yes, conspiracies, us united.
After hours.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do we just come up with something?
Yeah.
If you don't have me on for that, I swear.
This is the inaugural episode. So.
Oh man.
I swear.
And I know what you're thinking. Like, why not Tom Cruise?
Yep.
Why not Nicolas Cage? Why not Meg Ryan? Why not Rachel McAdams? And that is why we picked Patrick Wilson.
That's right.
Because you need to appreciate what this guy did.
He's so under the radar that he needs to be shed light.
Yes.
By the most famous podcast.
Has he been in bad movies?
100%. Yes. I was looking at his list.
Has he been in good movies? Yes.
Somewhat.
Don't start fighting with Kenzie. This is Kenzie's. This is.
I swear.
Let mother. Now here we go. This is it. The Patrick Wilson.
The Patrick Wilson
fight.
draft. So we each get 3 movies.
Ding ding. 3 rounds.
Ding 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 ding.
3 picks.
I will say, just to start off, hot. This dude's been in a lot of junk.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I thought you were just saying hot, like, and I was gonna be like, yeah.
I was gonna say,
he's like my number 3.
Smoke show.
Yeah,
Our other side podcast. Is he hot?
He's
Patrick Wilson. Pretty attractive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed
Would
it.
you trade places with Patrick Wilson?
No.
Like, you're like, if you could look like Patrick Wilson, I guess.
No. Have you
Yeah,
seen
you
me?
look. I was gonna say,
Jesus.
you look better than Patrick Wilson.
I
I'll
mean,
tell you
like,
what.
2 words: Italian stallion.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's you.
Could be.
No one would ever know me and Nick are Italian.
Maybe.
I don't know. You guys just make pasta out of the wazoo.
Then
That's
why do I
true,
say
that's
"Mamma
true.
Mia" whenever I stub my toe?
You say, oh, mamma mia, ow. And then you eat a little bit of pasta and like your health goes back up.
And that's why Darcy walks around going, wow.
That's right. She does. She literally does the Mario. She does.
That's awesome.
Amazing. All right, let's get into this. Let's roll some dice. Let's see who gets the picks.
Okay.
And this is going to be a brisk. And you know what? I hope Patrick Wilson hears this.
I do
and know
too.
that you're appreciated, my guy.
Yeah, we love you, Patrick Wilson.
Maybe even
But mostly me. And sir, this was my idea.
Yeah.
We don't have any money to
Kenzie
pay
gets
you
the
to
credit.
be on our
I love
podcast,
him.
but we'd love you to be
love
on it.
Yeah. We would shower you with praise.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
Let's
So
go,
we're gonna
baby.
roll. Highest number gets to choose where they get to go. Wow.
Highest.
I got 2.
I got a 1.
Yeah. Classic.
Oh my
Michael.
gosh, I'm so nervous.
She got a 3.
3.
She wins
2,
with
1,
3.
baby.
All right, you can pick first, second, or your third pick would be 2 picks.
Yes. Just to remind everyone, the first person gets to pick first, but then it's a snake draft, and so we go 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and that'll be it, I guess.
That'll be it.
Because there's only 3.
This is hard because there's not like a plethora of films
true.
to choose from.
Because he's not been in a lot of good movies yet.
Yeah.
Stop.
Right.
It's 50-50. You'll see.
Anyways, I could do something really rude and go first.
Sure.
But
and
then
take
you would
Nick's
probably
favorite
do something
movie.
rude back.
I will not pick a movie that I haven't seen.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right.
Nick, you want to go second?
Yeah,
You want to go second?
I'll go second.
All right, I'll take third.
I'll take middle
I
pick.
am happy there.
Yeah, sure. I thought I'd throw you a bone.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Anyway,
You're the Patrick Wilson in my life.
dude, you're the Midnight Special.
Oh.
Come on.
And I'm just out for blood.
Bad Blood.
Oh.
I'll keep them coming. Don't worry.
Lana Del Rey. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I wear T-shirts.
Nicki Minaj. These are all songs from
cardigans.
these people. Alrighty, well, Swifty the Swiftest.
Why don't
you swift us
T-Swizzle
away?
on this?
Shall I?
Patty will.
Shall I? Okay. So, I'm really sorry, but...
Don't.
I'm so sorry. But I think I have to.
You taking Christine right off the bat? Oh,
I mean,
stone cold.
He has the voice of an angel. Frankly.
Yeah, you're 100%.
And actually, his whole background is in theater, and it shows.
Wow.
That's the other thing that he's kind of like.
Absolutely shows.
He is the whole package.
He really is.
I'll tell you what.
He really is.
So you're taking for clarification.
I'm stealing Phantom of the Opera.
Which is one of Nick's favorite movies?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Wow.
Christine.
Yeah.
Christine.
Is he the one that says Christine?
He is.
Okay,
he
cool.
is.
I've never seen it.
He's a little dramatic.
He's the guy. He's not the Phantom, but he's the guy with the long hair that
he's not Mr. Opera.
He's like her childhood friend
Mr.
that like they should be together. I think she ends up with him, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Hey,
man.
this-
if
This
you haven't
tale's
seen
as old as
Phantom of the
time.
Opera, get the hell
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just gonna win this real quick. I think I wanted to.
Now I almost feel like I need to be mean back and pick a movie that I haven't seen.
You can't. You can't. That would be so insincere.
It's
What?
fine.
You just stole his favorite movie.
It's fine.
I like it a lot too.
Okay.
This is my man.
Okay, I just wanted to go back to that real quick. Like, why Patty the Will? Like, why has this man won the hearts of so many people, including our Swift fan here?
Yeah, and I'm a hard person to win over too.
That's right.
So
Amen. I still haven't.
can we talk about range? I mean, really, we'll have to dive into it later, but because there's one big movie that I want to talk about. Well, not big, but big
You already
to me.
chose it. Yeah.
No, I know. Nick's
Alright.
gonna be.
Maybe we can get into it,
shady
but
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oof. That's tough.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off the board just because I feel like I need to, and I don't think you guys are gonna pick the other ones that I want. I'm going to pick The Watchmen.
The Watchmen. Dang it.
This is one of those rare comics that like even comic book readers read.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Wait,
sorry, non-comic book readers have read The Watchmen because of just like standalone graphic novel. And this is one of those Zack Snyder movies where like it was just super fun to see him do almost like panel for panel a movie to comic book adaptation, which maybe paved the way for him to do other DC projects. But anyway, Patrick Wilson plays one of the main characters in it, a retired almost Batman character, the Night Owl.
The Night Batman?
Or Night Owl, something like
Night
that.
Owl, yeah.
But it's just a cool tale of like superheroes, but also maybe that they're not the like it's the first kind of almost like superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
Except The Incredibles.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But yeah, the comic's just great. The adaptation I thought was pretty good. I think some people have some issues with like some of the things they changed, but overall, the way it looks too is just super cool and iconic. So
I don't know if I've seen that.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
If you like, it's cool because there are scenes where there's like superheroes doing the superhero thing, but the whole point is that like with great power comes great responsibility, and like a bunch of the powerful people don't take responsibility for anything. So it's just like shitty. You know, it's like, what if Captain America was just a dick the whole time? Like, and how do you deal with that? It's like you're doing the work that none of us can do, but at the same time you might be an evil person, so it sucks.
Feels like for a more modern idea of The Boys, kind of like that.
Or the Boys TV show, same thing.
Yeah.
So I'll be taking that off the board.
Dang, well, I do like The Watchmen a lot.
I like it too.
Well, I can clearly see.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
Nice. Oh, cool. As your first pick, though.
Yes, that's my first pick.
Okay.
The Watchmen.
Cool.
I was like, well, there are my two picks.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have no other two picks. No, I definitely have two.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna go back to back.
Yes.
for our boy Patty Will.
Patty Willie.
I think this is my exposure to Mr. Wilson. Patrick, as I call him on a first name basis.
You're an idiot. Anyway, continue. I love you, Midnight Special.
Thanks. Thank you, Nikki K. What was your?
Are you okay with
I'm
being
Midnight
called
Rain. You're Midnight Special.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Some wanted sunshine. I wanted Midnight Rain.
Amen.
I'm gonna pick
There.
The Conjuring, the
Nice.
OG The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Was I think that was my
Very
first Patty
nice.
Wilson
Spooky
movie.
Spooks.
Yeah, or
Very
Patrick,
nice.
as I call him.
Yeah. Patrick
Um,
McSpooky Pants.
Yeah, Big Spooky.
Kind of his first scary movie too, right?
Probably.
Or is that technically Insidious?
Insidious was before The Conjuring, I believe.
Probably.
You got it.
I got IMDb pulled up. We can
Yeah.
figure that out real quick.
And Insidious is connected to The Conjuring, or is
No.
Insidious completely
No,
separate? Oh, okay.
Insidious is separate.
So he has like a whole.
Conjuring and
Oh, yeah.
Annabelle and
Insidious
The
was
Nun.
before.
So he's in like
related.
2 different franchises, Insidious and Conjuring. Okay,
Mhm.
got it. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. Well, that's my first choice.
It's a good
And
one.
then I'm gonna pick. Maybe he's not the star of this movie,
Sure.
but the founder with Michael Keaton.
Oh, the McDonald's.
The McDonald's movie. I
Oh,
think that
I've
is
not
an
seen that.
excellent movie.
See, he's actually in more good stuff than I've even seen.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
So.
Yeah. I think that's a great movie.
So.
I just picked one of his better movies, so why don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't you take 10
It's,
steps
listen,
back?
it's not moon.
Sounds
It's
like
no
you found
Moonfall.
two.
It's no well, that might be my third choice. If we end up there.
That's funny.
But no, I think
Who does he
did you
play in The Founder?
A guy.
Is he like the rival or something?
I
or?
don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
honestly,
so-
so you just picked it because
So you just remember
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah,
it popped
okay.
up. I was like, oh, the founder was
fair.
good, and Michael Keaton was good. I think he
Yeah.
was like some
Nick
businessman.
Offerman's in that too, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so second pick. Man, Phantom of the Opera's off the table.
The Conjuring's also off the table, and the founder's also off the table.
Then I will go ahead and take Insidious off the table.
Wow, doing her dirty.
Good choice, yeah.
Very spooky movie.
Mhm.
Is it? Who sings "Tiptoe Through the Tulips"? Is it Tiny Tim? Something like that.
What
You
is
know,
that?
there's a
spooky
really
song?
dark story behind that song.
Don't tell me.
Oh,
The
tell
guy,
me.
the guy that sang it is dead, but
Okay. Spooky.
like, I'll show you a video when we're done with this. But yeah, the guy that sang it, like, people were really like weirded out by the song. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a very weird song.
Is this in the movie?
No, this is real life. Well, the
But
song,
yes, the
the
song is
song's in the movie.
Sorry,
but
yeah.
I'm just going on a tangent. But I just saw this on TikTok like a couple weeks ago. He would get so nervous before he'd go on stage and perform the song because he would sing in a really high voice, and get really shaky, that he literally went out on stage, sang it, and had a heart attack and died.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's creepy.
That is creepy.
Yeah. And the song's creepy itself, but yeah.
It's like this weird play. It's like not one of the first times, but you know when like there was that trend where they took
An old song.
happy songs or slow songs and then turned them into like horror
Yeah.
versions.
And it was like those scenes where that song was playing were like
Terrifying.
like at noon. It was like during the day, and you're like sitting
Oh.
there scared as fuck.
Yeah.
And so it was the
It's
first
just
movie
this,
to
like,
just
weird-
be right in your fucking face.
It's definitely
like
a
that.
creepy song to begin with, just because of how he sings it. It's very
Mhm.
like high pitched.
Mhm.
Very,
But
like,
it's about like
shaky.
tiptoeing through the tulips. Like it's supposed
Yeah.
to be this almost like pleasant thing. But there's this like demon thing that has like this scary mask that just also has it's spooky. So you have all these like weird elements. It's just an uneasy feeling, and that song didn't help make me feel any easier. I was very uneasy throughout the whole thing. So I will be picking Insidious. Patty Will was in that.
It's a great movie, and he's awesome in that movie.
He's the star in that one.
He
He's
is
the
Mr.
dad, yeah.
Insidious.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a dad. I'll tell you what.
Father is fathering.
Father is fathering, yes.
I hate myself. What have you done to me?
Oh shit.
Why am I saying these things?
Okay. Well, then I will.
You get 2 picks? You get
Yeah.
final 2?
Whoa.
I
Bring the heat.
actually am okay with the fact that you took the first one because I think the second one is scarier. So I'm gonna pick Insidious 2,
Shittiest chapter,
Chapter
the
2.
second one.
Chapter 2. Yes.
Gross.
Very scary, very spooky.
Pretty
Did you see
scary.
the second one?
No.
You'll have to watch it.
Is that the red door?
I mean, that's in the first one too.
Oh, but I thought there was one that's called like Insidious, the red door.
There's the last key.
The last key is after the second one, which I didn't really follow that
got
one. But no, the second one scared me a lot. I thought that one was even scarier almost. Just when they like, they got a lot of like sleep paralysis shit going on. You know, when they go to sleep and like they're walking in the like kind of in between world or whatever. That is so scary. Oh my god, I can't even think about that. It just makes me
that is
like,
spooky.
oof.
Fair enough.
Anyway, yeah, and he's like, because at the end of the first one, spoiler, the demon like gets into the real world and gets in Patrick Wilson's body.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that's like possessed. So in the second one, it's like they think they like everything's back to normal, their kid's normal, whatever. But really, like
He's just sitting there.
he's got
The demon's
kind
of spooky too because it's like if Darth Maul and the guy from Saw like had a baby.
Ew.
and was
It's
just
like
creeping
he has
around
like
your house.
red and
yeah.
black, and then he has like goat
If
legs.
you pull up, if you look up,
I'm looking him up.
if you look up Patrick Wilson on IMDb, it is the first picture behind
that's this
his
one.
face.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That
That's
scene is so scary
Thanks for
because
the nightmares.
it's during
That's
the
great.
day, and it's like
Yeah, it
they're just
uses
sitting
not
having a
scary
conversation about something, and then it just goes, boom, right to him, and you see that little fucking demon behind him, and you're like,
Jeez.
ah! It's like, whoa.
That's in the second one.
No, that was in the
That
first
was,
one.
yeah, that's what I thought.
But that is just like genius. That
iconic.
scene, because it's just during the day, they're
Yeah.
talking. It's not supposed to be
And it,
scary,
like-
and boom,
Look
I
at
just
this guy.
remember one
Look at
time-
this guy.
Yeah, I just remember
just
one time
steals
it
every yeah.
it's like hoofing it like on the roof too, so it's just like kind of got the spooky like it's a beast, you know, but
Yeah.
it's like
It's definitely not like not human, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
very very nasty.
Those are two boys.
It's no Babadook, but it'll get the job done.
Baba
Ooh.
Duke, Duke.
Don't
Anyway.
get me started on the Babadook.
All right, second pick.
Wait,
Well,
Baba Duke
third.
is better than Insidious?
The Babadook scared the shit out of me. it like was laughable, and like I could also laugh at it, but oh god, it like
Spooky times.
it did a weird like element of like just making you feel at your lowest, like
Whoa.
because the walls were painted black and like, you know, just like it used like a lot of elements to really
Sure.
just make you be like, wow, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
She has a kid who's like, I don't remember if he's like autistic or he just has like behavioral issues, but he's like screaming like all day long. The walls are painted black. She's sitting
Yeah.
there just depressed, and it's like, oh my god, get me the hell out of here.
Mhm.
And then the fucking Babadook comes. You know, it's like that's really all I need right now is
Yeah.
the fucking Babadook in my house.
Isn't it like an analogy for
I don't
something,
know.
right?
I think so, because it ends up being just like a monster that she lets live in her basement.
Yeah, she's like, be cool.
She's
We
like,
chillin'.
I'll feed you, just leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm gonna be watching
It's-
some spooky movies.
It's a spooky
It is
one.
crazy.
Did you see Babadook?
Cooper.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Dang.
He has a little top hat. Anyway. Okay, my third pick is like really my number one pick, but like I had
Whoa.
to steal the other ones.
You piece.
Hard Candy.
Yep. Bring it.
It's genius.
He's
a pedophile in that one.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah. It's
What's,
not. You haven't seen it.
No, you've told me everything that happens.
I
in it,
mean,
though.
yes, the
What's
premise.
the
is,
gist of Hard Candy?
like, okay.
Or should we not get into that?
No, I'd love to. Wait,
just remember
listen
who's,
though.
like-
Can we just make a pact? Will you guys please just watch it with me?
I will.
I'll
not
watch
not
it.
tonight, but like, can we please just sit? Like,
Sure.
nobody else has watched this movie with me.
Okay.
Not one person.
Okay.
And I watched it in high school, and I just was like, this is some badass shit.
Mhm.
It just is. It stands alone. There's
Give
nothing else
people
like
like
it.
the 30, because if people need to experience this movie, don't spoil it.
No, yeah.
So what's the 30-second pitch
Yeah.
where like it's still like
Oh, I'm
Easy.
intrigued now.
Easy, yes. Okay.
because he doesn't like spoilers.
Okay. So, Patrick Wilson is a pedophile. He's talking to little girls online, 14-year-olds to be
Mhm.
specific.
Yeah.
And
We're doing a podcast about this
he does it well. Anyway, I'm talking about range, okay? Phantom of the Opera to this.
That's fair. I mean, like
Talk
if you
about
look at him,
range.
he's not your typical like creepy looking guy.
Yeah.
So it's like when Stanley Tucci
Yeah.
did what's it?
Devil Wears Prada.
No,
Killed it.
when he was spooky. When he
Oh, The Inside
Lovely
Man.
Bones.
Oh,
Lovely
yeah,
Bones.
that too.
Where it's just
I
like
mean, I could go on about
Stanley
Stanley
Tucci's
forever.
just a handsome
Yeah,
man, but then
yeah.
all of a sudden you put a mustache on him and a cardigan,
Scary.
and you're just like, what the hell?
Scary.
Okay, so anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Anyway, okay, so Patrick Wilson is a pedophile. And
Got that part.
the Ellen Page is the girl in it. I mean, who's now Elliot Page, you know.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
want to
yes.
use the wrong whatever.
But at the time,
But at
yes.
the time, it was Ellen
Yes.
Page, okay? And so her friend Donna is missing.
Uh-huh.
We don't know where Donna is. And she has an inkling, like, of where she is or, like, who she was talking to last. So she gets on and starts talking to him under different profiles. And finds that, like, his sweet spot is, like, 14-year-olds, because she'll, like, do, like, I'm 15, I'm 16, this and that, and he'll ghost her. And so she's, like, once she sticks with
nasty.
14, yeah, very nasty.
But, yeah.
So then she makes plans to meet up with him, and, like,
Don't say anything.
yeah,
And stuff goes down.
she's got a plan, you know.
So,
It's just a wild
Justice
ride.
Is she going to harden some candy and go
Well, hard candy is, like, a slang term for, like,
something?
underage girls.
Oh, okay, got it.
Because it's like, for pedophiles, that's like the term, I guess,
term or
because it's
whatever.
like they like them, but like it's forbidden.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty gross, but
It's
it's
rough
an
subject
awesome
matter,
movie, and they purposely kept the budget like under $1 million so that they wouldn't have
Crisp
like
and clean.
no one could change it or whatever.
Yeah.
They were just like, no, this is ours, whatever, and it literally perfectly made like right over $1 million. Like,
Nice.
no one's seen this movie, like not
Okay.
one person.
I'm in.
So it's awesome.
Everything I've heard is just like performance is excellent.
It really
like, hard
is.
to watch, but good.
And it's
Like,
one of
the
those where
numbers.
it's like there's only 5 people in the cast total, and like
Yeah.
they filmed it in like
Pretty
18
lean.
days, like something like that.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah, just one of those that they banged it out, and it was
Dang.
like, it's awesome. It's
Fair
just, yeah, it's awesome.
Well,
Changed my life.
that was a safe pick because I have not seen it. That was the one I was going to steal from you if I had seen it.
I know it.
Because
You
you were a
should,
jerk.
and you know what? I offered the other night.
You
I said
did.
we should watch it before we get on there, so that
I know.
But can we? Okay, let's watch it and let's get back on here and regroup because I really. Come on.
Patrick Wilson draft part 2. I'm down to watch it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Sounds
it's
good.
cool.
I respect you.
Respect you and respect your
Thank
choices.
you. Thank you.
All right, last pick, easiest pick of the night. I'm going with the
Oh, man.
A-Team,
Oh.
baby.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say Annabelle. Have you seen
Annabelle.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
you seen
I
Annabelle?
think I've seen Annabelle 1.
A little doll going around, you know?
Sure.
Annabelle
Once
Creation.
you've seen one, you've seen all of
Yeah.
them.
No, that's not
Alright.
true. Annabelle Creation.
That
I cried.
The Goosebumps puppet guy, that guy always scared me, so I've seen them all.
Oh, that's
You're
terrifying.
done. You're canceled.
Okay, I'm picking the A-Team. He plays the villain in this as well.
Oh, wow.
This is a reboot of the famous TV show with Mr. T and other
A-Team.
actors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper. I forget his name. The guy from District 9. Main
Neil
actor.
Blomkamp? Oh, no,
Oh God, I know his name. Can you look him up, please,
I'm
while I
going,
keep
I'm
talking?
going.
And then like a UFC fighter guy. Like this was just a beautiful.
Sarto Copley.
Yes. Beautiful movie, and he plays exactly like stereotypically what he looks like, which is kind of like a jock,
Handsome guy. Oh.
rich, bad guy.
Got it.
But his he does some bad things
There's some
and
bad things.
to the wrong people,
Oh, boy.
and the A-Team
Is
gets
this
redemption.
is this a
Oh, dude, this movie is
good?
all time. You would love
Okay.
this movie.
Okay.
Oh, you would love this movie. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Dude. Oh, this was like right on the heels of like Taken and like Hangover.
Mhm.
So you're like, wait, Bradley Cooper and Liam
Liam
Neeson
Neeson?
with guns?
Yeah.
And then he smokes a cigar and he's like, I love it when a plan comes together. Dude. Dude, it's so good. Jessica Biel.
Just Kabeel. Okay. Okay. I'm into this. We just need to do a little Patrick
Dude,
Wilson.
A-Team. It's all time.
Mm-hmm.
Finish us out, Mr. Special.
Midnight Special. I'll tell you, the Midnight Special's cooking up a hot one for you real quick.
That is a spicy nickname, Michael. It might be too spicy for you,
Midnight Special.
and I don't mean to be rude.
Fair enough.
Anyway, go on.
Well, the afternoon special.
Yeah, that's you. That's so
Afternoon,
you.
yes.
The
The
discount.
second breakfast
the
brunch.
discount soup.
The discount soup. All too well.
You know what? It's gonna be Moonfall.
Yeah.
That movie is so bad. It's amazing. Because
You
that
know what?
movie goes.
He showed up.
Yeah, he did it.
Mr. Wilson
And
showed up.
Mr. Wilson saves that movie. If that
Yeah.
movie isn't there,
That's one thing you got to give this guy credit for is
he shows.
he does the work regardless of movies. And
Yeah.
Honorable mention. There's this old kind of thriller horror movie called Lakeview Terrace. Where he lives next to Samuel Jackson, who is a cop who uses his power not for good. And so, like,
Which most cops don't do that.
Well, yeah, but this was before all of that. And,
back when we didn't know about it.
yeah, but so he's, like, just having neighborly disputes with Samuel Jackson. And then eventually Samuel Jackson just, like, hey, don't like keep picking on me. I'll call the cops. Like, I have buddies who can just like, I don't know, plant evidence in your house. Like, I can ruin your life, buddy. Leave me alone. And then like keeps going with it to like flex on him.
And Samuel Jackson's scary.
And it kind of turns into like how do we do this? Because like he has power. He could like wrongly criminate me if I mess with him. But he's also like harassing us so much. Great movie.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. I'm changing my answer.
There you go.
you can. That's cute.
I think, yeah, there's definitely some ones you should give a shot. I think if you look at them and you see, like, scary movie, random action movie, it's, like, hard to know where to, like, jump in. Which I think makes sense why Kenzie loves him so much, because he's in some of these, like, psychological, like, dark
horror
movies.
stuff. When he can pull,
But
like,
he's
an
a theater
action
boy.
movie.
Yeah.
He's
Love
a
it.
fancy boy.
Love it.
So.
He is a fancy boy.
I think he also deserves more credit than he gets. But maybe he loves where he's at. Like, I'm sure he's making great money and all that stuff. But it's just like, when you say, like, to our group that was having dinner tonight, it's like, oh, we're doing an episode on Patrick Wilson. Everyone's like, what? And then you show them a picture, and they're like, oh. And it's like, yeah, that's how I mostly have interactions about Patrick Wilson. But once you've seen the movies and, you know, whatever, I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
He's got some...
I think he's great.
Stuff.
And Moonfall is the greatest movie.
So, any other honorable mentions? Conjuring 3, 4.
I know. It could have got another Conjuring.
No.
He's not in
There's
Stop that.
He was in Prometheus.
He was in Prometheus, but like very small.
Yeah.
Very, very small. Because he's
And
like
I'm not
a
even like a
recording,
big
right?
Prometheus guy. I think it's disappointing.
Mid.
Yeah.
There were a few on there when I was like glancing that I'm like, I should see that. I should have seen that by now, you know? So there's a few that I'm like, I think we should dive into it a little more and like regroup in a couple months or something.
Oh, we could do a recurring.
I think we should
Draft.
because
The rewatchables.
I really do want to hear everybody's thoughts on Hard Candy. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Nick needs to watch The Conjuring. Nick's never seen The Conjuring.
None of them?
Hell no, dude. Hell no.
You have to
Did you
see
watch
the first
Insidious?
Conjuring.
Yeah, because
What's the difference?
I don't know why I watched
You
it.
have to see at least the first
I don't know why I
Conjuring.
do some of the things that I do, but I'm not watching it.
You are watching the first Conjuring.
Okay, I'm watching it.
We're going to watch that and Hard Candy in one day, and then we're all
that's
going to
gonna
cry.
mess me up.
Okay, well, hold on. Like, I need some time.
We can watch
We can
in
have
between.
lunch in the middle.
We'll watch Aquaman in between.
Oh, thank God.
Any
we'll
love
watch
for
him during the
Aquaman?
day.
Oh, that's right. He is the brother in Aquaman. Yeah, that's right.
Any love
He's
for
a bad guy.
Aquaman? I think it's.
His hair was horrendous in that movie.
Can I actually? I might change my dog. I don't feel good
Yeah,
about
I
Moonfall.
Aquaman's
don't
a better
even care,
movie
yeah.
than Moonfall. Yeah,
Okay.
do it. Okay.
I just wanted to say Moonfall to be
You
stupid.
pull up a picture of him in Aquaman, though. Kenzie needs to see
man.
this.
Yeah, well, I stopped being attracted to him.
Yeah, probably.
What do you? Well, you're joking.
He looks
right?
like
He looks amazing.
He looks like
You're joking, right?
Carlisle from Twilight.
Wait,
He has
he's hot as
he has like
fuck.
slick back. Well, but like slick back, blonde hair on Patrick Wilson just looks weird. Look at this guy.
where's
Look
it
at
put?
this. Look at this fish boy. Look at this fish boy. Come on.
She's like,
Oh.
father to be fathering.
Dang. Swifty just got thirsty, it looks like. Damn. All right. Well.
It's about to be a cruel summer up in here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, boy. Where's the
Dude,
car? Let's get away.
This movie's nice.
Dead.
This is like this movie slaps, dude.
Yeah, Aquaman's all time.
it's insane. But there's a crab playing, or there's an octopus playing drums. It was amazing.
Well, and what's cool is that I look a lot like Jason Momoa, so it's just like, wow, this is
except for
what a
every
great movie.
possible thing.
Except for that vase over there and my foot. And
Every possible.
Michael, that was so good. You know what? You are the Midnight Special.
Yes,
That was spicy
yes,
of you.
Yes.
Can we let some people like imagine that I look like Jason Momoa, please? They only know me
No.
for my voice.
When Jason Momoa came out of his mom's womb, he looked like you.
Oh,
What?
a beautiful.
That is such a
beautiful
large
human being.
man. Are you joking?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think you should want to look like Jason Momoa. I think Jason Momoa
Yeah.
wants to look like you.
Probably.
Holy shit.
That's
Probably.
probably right. Yeah.
He's looking at me. He's like, "My man,
He's like, my man.
my man, I want to hug you and become just like you."
Yeah.
I do love the irony that he is such a cuddle bug, though.
Oh, 100%.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
We love to see it.
it's weird though, cause like, he's towering, and then if he gives you a hug, you're like, "Oh, this guy's nice." If I'm just like, "Hey, hug me," like people are gonna be like, "What? You're weird." You know, it's like there's just weird luxuries that you get when you're
Yeah.
like tall and stuff.
Well, that was probably
This
also
That's a good point.
maybe just. I mean, is it the famous factor too, or?
Well, that's probably true.
Oh, probably. I mean, he's
But they're
setting
just
people
like a
up to be so
presence.
intimidating.
Yeah.
There's some people that like, so you hate getting hugged, but there's like the right guy that's like, "Oh, you're just like a big teddy bear. F it, I don't care." You know what I mean?
I think with him, it's like he has so many things that push you away as like, this
Yeah, this
man's
guy's an apex
intimidating.
predator.
So then when he just, so when he chops that down, he's like, come on, you're like, oh,
Everything in you is
that's
like, this guy
surprisingly
can
nice.
kill me, but he's just,
Yeah. He
it's
just wants
like
to
the
give me a
Henry
hug.
Cavill meme or whatever when he's like
building the computer, or
no, when he's like about to sneak up on him.
Oh,
When
yeah.
Jason Momoa's like
yeah,
get him.
he's
Yeah. He's just a dude.
And I don't hate
a lovable
hugs,
goof.
I just,
Well, I mean,
I have this thing where like
we don't hug, so it's a,
the people that I like love the most, I like can't hug them. It's just
Whoa.
like weird, yeah.
Dang, that's why we never.
I need
hug.
to
That's
remember
cool.
that.
But like if I'm meeting a stranger or like a girl at a bar, like,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I hate you, babe.
whatever, I don't care. Yeah, but
One thing I
like
wanna-
Nick will be like, "Can we hug today?" I'll be like, "Jesus Christ, why would no. Why did you just ask me that? Oh God,
I know I have
can't
to
do
like,
it."
do weird. They're just like, "All right, night, sweetie." And just,
Yeah.
like, get
Tap,
away
tap,
from
tap.
it.
He'll be like, "I love you," and then he'll just sit there and wait, and I'm like,
I don't think she heard me. Night, Kenzie.
"See you, Terry."
night.
I don't think you heard me. Night, Terry. Night, Sheila.
I
I don't know. Maybe that's something I should unpack in therapy.
The other thing I
Maybe.
want to get good at is I want to start the trend where I call everyone love,
Mm.
and so it's just like a
He's trying to be
charming
Matty
thing.
Healy.
No, I'm not.
Are you gonna like say it with like an
Fucking
accent?
wanker.
Be like, oh,
Shit.
Thanks,
No, I'm not
love.
gonna say that, but yeah, but it's like thanks,
thanks,
love.
Or he does more, darling.
Darling.
It's
okay, darling.
It's okay,
See,
darling.
I don't think I would call anyone darling, but like if I could just call all my friends love, oh, I think that'd be lovely.
Well, just you know what's stopping you?
Well,
Nothing.
Not one
I know, but
thing.
like
You just
it's,
do
you
you.
hard
can
right?
to-
do it.
You do you, love.
I know, but the first time somebody gets called love by me, and it's like weird.
You gotta get over that.
I know, I have
It's like
to-
you when you wore that hat.
It's the hat.
Just ignore
it's the
it.
hat
thing.
It's the
'Cause
hat
you
thing.
now-
I know.
Okay.
I
Because
just
you're
gotta
like,
do it.
oh,
I've
it's gonna
gotta
be weird when
commit.
I have a hat on, but now it's like, oh, Nick, where's your hat?
Exactly.
Nick,
I've
you didn't
gotta
call me
commit.
love. Do you even think I'm a human being? Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
I get it. I just need to do it.
Love.
Yeah, love.
Love.
Bruv.
That was
Bruv.
aggressive.
Bruv.
Love.
Love.
How you doing? Love.
It can't be that aggressive.
How you doing?
Maybe it's a British thing. Maybe it just sounds better when it's like,
love.
How you
It
love?
does.
How you
Jesus
love?
Christ.
Love.
It's buttery. Anyway, you have listened
Well,
to.
should we recap? I'm gonna recap.
Oh, I don't even know
real
if we
quick.
should, but
real
sure.
quick. Sorry. Love.
Sorry, bruv.
Bro.
Sorry, love.
I want to say the 3 movies that we saw or we mentioned,
Yes.
so that we can have a
Oh,
list
do
during
so
the
that,
movie draft
so
that
that
we did tonight.
people.
Yeah. Okay, got
yeah.
it.
Okay, it's all right, love.
Don't steal my thing.
Mate, bruv.
Mate, you
Um,
could do mate.
No,
you
I
could,
can't.
You could,
It-
you
yes,
can
you
do
could.
mate.
It's still British, but it's a little less.
I throw a mate in there every
yeah.
once in a while.
Okay.
We do amigo.
Or bloke.
Amigo.
Bloke
Amigo.
just
You want
means
to become
man.
Danny Rojas?
That's my thing actually.
Amigo.
That's not British.
Oh no, we're
That's
different.
way the other
Mate.
way.
Yeah.
Mate.
Okay. Okay, so Kenzie, you had Phantom of the Opera, Insidious Chapter 2, and hard candy. How you feeling about those 3 picks?
I'm saying, can we talk about range? I mean, it says it all right there, does it not?
That is true.
Making me think about Midnight Rain.
A Broadway singer from the 1800s, a fucking pedophile, and a fucking possessed dad.
You're not wrong.
Mic drop. See you later.
All right, you want to talk about range, Nick?
Let's talk about
we'll talk
range.
about range.
Watchmen. Insidious, 18.
Yeah, we're talking hero, retired, trying to come back into the game. We're talking, what was my second one? Insidious.
Possessed
A
daddy.
dad.
Another
possessed. 3, villain. Huge dick in that movie.
What?
Yep.
He is
Oh.
a huge dick in that movie. Sorry.
How do you know?
Sorry.
Okay.
He does have that energy.
This is just
but-
off the rails.
okay.
I'm literally whatever.
Myself,
it's game over.
the founder, The Conjuring, Aquaman. Want to talk about
See?
range?
First,
Ghost Hunter.
don't even
Yeah.
know what
Come
he plays.
on.
First one, something about McDonald's.
Something
Second
at
one,
McDonald's.
the second
Cab
one,
driver number 2.
he fights ghosts.
That's
He
fair.
fights a ghost with Jesus.
That's cool.
And the third one is Aquaman, where he fights the loveliest man in the world, I guess.
Jason Momoa
with
sharks.
crabs or sharks.
carbs.
No crabs.
Close.
Crabs.
Yeah,
Crabs.
you're right.
He's like, I have a crab army, and Jason Momoa's
That's
like,
right.
I have a shark army.
The CGI
and
does
then they
actually
fight.
pretty good in that movie. It's pretty
And
good.
sorry, I just spoiled it. You
It's under
know,
the water.
two giant things
It's like
fighting each
Yeah,
other.
It's
I'm
like Little
pissed.
Mermaid, but with men.
Yeah, it's like I can show you the world, except that's from a
That's
different
Aladdin,
movie.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Watch it for the
look
plot.
at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my crab army is complete?
Amen.
Oh, man.
Watch it for the plot. And the plot just happens to be Jason Momoa's
And
abs
it thickens, and it's Jason Momoa's abs.
And
Yep.
Patrick Wilson's hair.
and Patrick Wilson's hair.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. This has got to be one of the more confusing episodes of Not Us United that you've listened to. But I'm hoping that you want to come back for more because we sure do.
This
Yeah,
one
and we
is
will.
like the night where you're like, oh, I don't really feel like going out, but then you like have a good time when you go.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm always excited to go out
Mm.
and hang out with you because you're awesome.
Thank you.
And so is my boy Midnight Special over
Thanks,
there.
buddy. Thanks, love.
So you've just listened to Not Us United, a.k.a. The GOAT podcast, a.k.a.
The Swift Tizzles.
Midnight Rain, Swifty 1975, hashtag We Blessed.
I hate this.
You may have heard of that.
But now you've heard from
never-
us.
No fucking way.
Not us.
United.
United. What? That was the most podcast we've ever
Yeah,
done.
man. How can
Canceled. Peace.
podcast? You've just listened to Not Us United. You can find us under Not Us United on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Please leave us a review and consider subscribing to our podcast. You can reach out for future podcast topic suggestions at notusunitedpod@gmail.com.